Oh, come on.
What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? It's your boy Chris Dow. You are tuned into the Arrowhead Chief Podcast, episode 162, Chiefs vs. Patriots preview show. I got a couple special guests filling in for me today. You know what I'm saying? A couple of my homies, family. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into this game against the Patriots and talk about some other stuff coming. As far as the Chiefs go. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's talk Chiefs.
Yeah, Arrowhead Chiefs. It's your girl, Miss Nicole. Queen of Hustle, baby. Started from the bottom, now we here. My homie at the start of his career. Let's go. Try to warn him early, hear the truth. Tuning every Sunday for the juice. Arrowhead Chief Podcast, bringing all the news. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Chris Style, out here repping for the crew. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube.
What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? We are back. Arrowhead Chief Podcast, episode 162. Chiefs vs. Patriots preview show. Hope everybody's having a good Friday night. Got my guy DG in here from Tell the Truth Podcast, Kingdom Cast fam. What's going on, DG?
What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
Good, man. Appreciate you coming on tonight, brother. Last minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And my guy Wild Card Mar from the
What's
Man
happening?
Cave Podcast. What's going on, man?
Man, I can't complain, man. Busy week. I'm about tired of hearing all this damn noise about our boys, especially those who don't know a damn thing. They running their damn mouth, but that's what we hear. We here to clear all that mess up. So,
Yeah, for sure. Let's get into it, fellas, man. Chiefs headed to New England to battle the Patriots. I'm going to be real with y'all. It's really hard for me to care about this. The only reason why I care is because we're coming off of back-to-back losses. And we need to right the ship. But it's really hard for me to care about Bailey's. I'm not gonna do that to your audience. Sit up here and try to give you a breakdown of Bailey Zappi and Juju Smith-Schuster with, you know what I'm saying, if he's even playing. Ezekiel Elliott. We not gonna do that today. We gonna settle this all around the Chiefs. What they need to do to get their shit together today or Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about Patrick Mahomes first, man. Like last week, he's been the talk of ESPN. He's been talk of all media publications. With the whole, situation at the end of the game with the flag and Kadarius Toney, and what was y'all feelings when you first saw Patrick Mahomes get mad at the end of the game?
hey, man, I'll be honest. At least somebody was showing some damn fight about damn time. Shit. Like at least somebody showed that they gave a damn because for the first 14 weeks, we ain't seen no kind of evidence that somebody give a damn. So, hey, thank you, Pat. It's good to see that somebody at least gives one F. If you get one F, we could work with that, and then we can see what happens after that. So, thank you, Pat, for showing emotions. Obviously, speculation could be the reason why he did it. Was it the penalty? Was it the fact that the offense ain't clicking? I don't care. Fact of the matter is he showed the emotion. I need everybody to follow suit and right the shit, man. Because that when you go off like that, which we never seen Pat really, trip out like that.
So Joe,
Joe. No more Freaky Fridays, right, Joe? But
yeah, he was wild last week.
Yeah, Joe, you was wild last Friday, bro. You was wild last Friday. But nah, man, if that's what it takes to get a spark, because something needs to happen. I mean, if that's what it takes, and that's what it takes, it is what it is. So I'm actually glad that he actually did it. So I mean, Brady did it. I mean, haven't we not seen Brady throw fits on the sideline, chase down officials, breaking iPads and shit on the sideline?
His MO. That's what he did.
Thank you. I mean, name me a very competitive top dog in every sport that didn't show emotions like that.
Michael Jordan was punching people in practice. What are we talking about here?
Come on. We talking about Mike. We talking about Kobe. We talking about Brady. We talking about Peyton Manning didn't even got off on somebody before. Like, come on. Top dogs do stuff like that. They show emotions. Like, this is a sport. That's where you're supposed to show your emotions. It is what it is. I'm glad he did it.
Yeah. My feelings are the same. I had no issues with it at all. I had no issues with what he said after the game as well too. I think everybody knows that in this, especially when you're playing sports and you're being a competitor, your emotions are always tied into it as well too. Sometimes there's times where it's a little bit harder to control than other times. Um, but I had no I'm trying to put it into words. I didn't really feel bad about what he said, what he did, anything like that. I'm with Mar. I think he shows that he's a leader of this team, sticking up for his guys, letting his guys know that like I'm with y'all, or whatever. I'm not gonna let nobody push us around or think they can just get over on us or whatever. So I have no issues with it, man. I like the fight. I like the fire. And ultimately what he said on the podium at the end of the game was right. I mean, the protocol is what it's supposed to be, and you got to be consistent with it, and they weren't. So, I don't have no issues with him or Andy. Said, so.
And I think that's what got lost in translation is I think people think that Patrick Mahomes was trying to say like, oh, that wasn't a penalty. In reality, yeah, it was a penalty. It was the simple fact that the referees weren't consistent with it. Like you watch Dan Orlowski's clip, he talked about it. You know what I'm saying? He said it. Darius only did it like several times in the game, and the ref said nothing. So they weren't consistent with the play. I think if they had threw the flag in the first time that he did it, I think they would be a little bit more alert. Patrick would have been like, hey, line up. You know what I'm saying? I'm right. You know what I'm saying? Get behind the ball. Like, don't be all on the line like that because they're now calling that. You know what I'm saying? So I just think Kadarius Toney was just kind of like whatever. Did he know? Did he not know? Whatever. But I just think he was like, well, they ain't calling that. And I'm sure players do that all the time. I'm not calling that today. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to cheated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it had no direct correlation to the play. It wasn't like his offsides affected the play whatsoever. As a matter of fact, when Mahomes threw the ball, I don't think he was mad that he didn't get the ball. I think he was mad because he felt he got held because the player grabbed him and yanked him down when he was running his route. And I just think he was mad that the ref didn't call the flag there. So he wasn't even really a factor into the play until Kelsey threw the ball to him in the lateral. So it didn't affect the play whatsoever. Maybe if Kelsey doesn't throw the ball to him, maybe they pick the flag up. I don't know. But I just think that it didn't affect the play. It is what it is. Be more consistent. The referees have been trashed this year, so let's just call it what it is. They've been
trash every year, man.
They are
garbage.
They are. And that's something that the NFL is gonna have to seriously try to find a way to fix it, whether make these dudes full time or do what they need to do to correct this problem with these referees trying to show out, trying to be the star on the field. We don't come to see y'all. I don't give a damn the yellow flags. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody coming to see you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The less we see you, the better the game is. You know what I'm saying? When you have a flag game, flags every 2 seconds, first of all, it slows the game down. And then it takes the rhythm away from the game. And it's just like, if it's not an egregious play or egregious thing going on the field, why throw the flag? So I agree. You know what I'm saying? I feel Patrick, he was just, pissed off, that they weren't. And like you said, usually they warn them on the sideline, hey, tell number 19, back up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, They usually do that. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll call the play dead. Most of the times on them instances, they'll call it dead. You know what I'm saying? And just running back. You know, so I don't know. Let's talk about accountability, fellas. Mr. Matthew Nagy was on the podium, and he was asked about, accountability. And a lot of people didn't like the way that he answered, at the podium. I get it. He's not EB. He doesn't have fire to him. He's more of a, laid back type of personality, so he doesn't give you that sensibility of, oh, I want to run through a wall for this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like EB, he gives you that. You know what I'm saying? Even Andy at times, he'll say some stuff that'll give you that. Patrick definitely give you that. But what were your thoughts on Matt Nagy when he was asked about that question?
Go ahead, DG.
Yeah, I wasn't shocked at all. I mean, that's kind of been Nagy's personality since he's been with us, and also as a head coach in Chicago. I think that's kind of why his teams were a little bit lackluster up there while he was coaching. But that just is who he is. I don't expect him to change his, the way he coaches or how he, goes about things. I know he's not Eric Bieniemy or whatever. And the one thing I want people to understand, man, about Eric Bieniemy, we got to stop acting like he got fired or we shipped him out of Kansas City or, like the man went and chased, a better opportunity somewhere else.
Right.
And you can't blame him for that or whatever. That's ultimately what good coaching, that's what Andy is supposed to do. He's supposed to groom good coaches to go out in the league and get other opportunities or whatever. So, yeah, I didn't expect much from Nagy at all. And if you did, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah,
you're a new fool.
So that's about all I can give you.
Hey,
what's your thought?
I mean, DG ain't wrong. I mean, what did you expect from a dude that y'all saw him when he was at the parade? Man, he's trying to get drunk with the boys. Man, what did you expect? he wanted yeah, and he was lit. I didn't saw his horrible dance moves, whatever the hell that was. Made him have the white boy dancing moment, whatever. But I mean, Nagy is look. We ain't asking a dude to be EB. We not. We just asking you to come on, bro. You see the same shit we've been seeing for the last 14 weeks. Don't say that you ain't. That's the thing. We just asking you to say, hey, man, correct it. Like if you gotta sit a cat down because he dropping the football, ain't putting in his work, ain't hitting the jugs machine, man, sit him down. Like you gotta be real. Be a coach. That's what coaches do. Hey man, I need you to do this job. Oh, you can't do it? Well, let me go find a joker that can do it. That's what coaches do. I mean, is that not like, come on, man? I mean, that's the only thing we asking for him. So the fact that that man was acting like he was on Dancing with the Stars, dancing around the question, I knew what it was. Yeah, like, come on, man. We knew he was gonna tap dance around that question. Shout out to Darren Smith for asking it. So, I mean, hey. We just want you to hold the cats accountable because there's no way you can say, now we 14 weeks in, and now you want to say, oh well, I got to do a better job. Oh, no, of course, fool. You should have been on that training camp. I mean, that's when you see cats messing up in training camp. Hey man, we got to practice like champions, bro. They messing up in preseason. Get on them. You don't wait till week 14, week 15. And the first time, if I'm correct, in the Mahomes Reed era, that they lost back-to-back to want to have accountability now. I mean, the season almost over with. What are we doing? Come on, man. Like, that's all we asking for you is not to be so oblivious and get right, bro. So, come on. If we see it, we know you see it. You in there. You there. Damn. Ship him back to the Bears. Nah, they don't want him back. they was happy. They said, "Whoa."
Yeah. It's like DG said. This is who Matt Nagy is. He's always been like this. He was like this when he was the OC. Alex Smith was here. I'm saying? So that's just who Nagy is. And it's like DG said, it's not like we got rid of EB for him. It's he went to a situation where he wanted to try to be a head coach. He understood that being in Kansas City was not going to be the path for him being a head coach. It's unfortunate because it should be, because everybody else was OC was. Dougie P got a job. Matt Nagy got a job. You know, you would think EB would get a job. Well, for some odd reason, we all know the reason. I'm not gonna get into it. The reason. We all know the reason.
That's a whole nother
why
show.
he didn't why he didn't get a head coaching job. But yeah, it's just like I said, and I agree, Nagy, he needs to put a fire into these dudes. Coming from, even with Pat, you know what I'm saying? Like when Pat turns the football over him in the past, EB would get into him. Hey, look, chill. What you doing, man? We can't have you giving the ball, giving them more opportunities to the other team. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been nipped in the bud a long time ago. And I get it. And I get it. Andy Reid and Nagy. Nagy is like I wouldn't call him a clone, but he's like his shadow. He's like Andy Reid's shadow. What Andy Reid says, he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that Bieniemy didn't do that, but Bieniemy will also be the voice of, nah, we not doing this. This ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And he probably go ahead.
I also want to point something out, and I don't want to sound negative about it, but like, and it's not to bring up Andy Reid's personal business, and I ain't trying to bash him, but we seen how he had just accountability of his own kids. I'm just being honest. I mean, it sound ugly, but the truth is the truth. So, if there's situations where his kids have gotten into some trouble, we can't say that, the way he handles his family life can't, go in correlation how he runs a football team, because it's almost the same thing. I mean, I hate to be that guy. People can come at me if they want to, call me an asshole. I don't care. It is what it is. I mean, sports is literally a correlation of life. So if that's the way that he, him as a father and head of the house deals with certain situations, as in discipline, correcting, bad behaviors, bad things. I mean, it's fair to say that it's correlation to how the teams run. Because, I mean, if he's not, cracking the whip on these coaches, telling them, hey, man, get your boys to do their job. You're not cracking down on the players. They keep doing it. It's the repetitive problem that I have with it. It's repetitive. It's in its fundamental things. I've seen Pop Warner teams line up on sides. I've seen Pop Warner teams take more effort in and make sure that they're, practicing their craft. Like, come on, man. Like, week 1 to week 14, the same issues, fundamental things.
Yeah. Thing about Andy Reid is that you got to take the good with the bad. Almost, you got to take the fact that he is a player's coach, and that's why people love playing for him, because he can relate to a lot of different, people. That's why Frank loved him so much, because he could sit down and just talk with him, talk shop with him. Yo, what's up? It's not even about football. We just talking. You know what I'm saying? That's why Patrick loves him so much. Travis Kelce, everybody in the building, and even outside, other organizations, they love Andy Reid because right now he has that grandpa, mystique about him. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people love him so much. But the thing about the whole player coach thing is that because he's not getting your face. Now we've seen Andy. Andy don't play, and you can tell how the players talk that they scared of him. They fear him. It's not a lack of that's just Andy. You know what I'm saying? No, they fear him, because even Travis Kelce said if that lateral didn't work,
oh yeah,
he didn't want to go over there and see big. Even when that lateral broke, he was like, "Man, I ain't going over there. I ain't talking to Andy." Because Andy probably, what the hell are you doing? You trying to get me heart attack over here, boy? I'm sure him and Travis get into it all the time. So it's not like he doesn't crack the whip. I just think Andy tries to treat grown men like grown men. Bottom line, I think he treats grown men like grown men. You should know better.
That's fair.
You're 20 something years old, you're 25, 26, 27 years old. You're a professional football player. You should know better. And there's not, I don't think they're not preaching it in practice or when they do the film study and stuff like that. I just think these players are just just messing up. I just think the problem with this team is they look and they see 15 over there and they figure we got 15, it's gonna work out because it's always worked out in the past. And Andy kind of gets into that too, where he's like, I got 15, he gonna figure it out. And sometimes in this year we're finding out that 15 is like, yeah, I can figure it out, but I can't do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes got to catch the ball. Dudes got to line up right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was also telling Justin Watson when he was talking, and he said, "Yeah, we're gonna do film study. And we're gonna do we did film study with the quarterback instead of telling the person to tell Mahomes this is what it is. We're directly talking to Mahomes. Well, y'all should have been doing that. I'm sorry. Bye week. Everybody's meeting in this room and doing film study on offense. Everybody. Ain't none of this separate stuff. No. I want you to receivers sit right next to Mahomes, and so he can tell you where he wants y'all to be when he, when that snaps that ball. Sky Moore, you need to be right next to Mahomes. Sit right next to him and do not move. Because something's going on with you two. Y'all need to work that out. So I just, I'm not gonna put it all. I mean, of course, you're gonna put it on Andy Reid. He's the head coach, and he has to get these boys right. But it's also got to be accountability with the players, with the other coaches. Look, I know people don't like Matt Nagy, but hey, he took Mitchell Trubisky to the playoffs a few times.
Twice.
I'm gonna say that. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. He took Mitchell Trubisky
twice
to the playoffs.
Hey, if that ain't Jesus turning water into wine, I don't know what is.
I mean, he can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? With the Bears, he can only do so much. So I don't know. Hopefully it gets fixed. Hopefully there's a sense of urgency that should have been there, but hopefully this game there's a sense of urgency. So let's talk about the AFC West, man.
Oh my gosh!
This weekend we are Detroit Lion fans because we need them to beat the Broncos, so they can get off our heels. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you right now, they beat Detroit, they're gonna be feeling themselves, bro. That momentum is going to be crazy. And their last few games ain't hard. They're not difficult. This is probably probably the most difficult game they got to play. So, what are your thoughts on the Denver Broncos?
Man, I think they're a team that's been thriving off of turnovers lately, especially in this stretch of the season. I think Russell Wilson has played a lot better over this stretch of the season as well too.
Right.
And they've been able to kind of find their identity with being able to run the ball. They've gotten Javonte Williams going. And it seems like they've gotten Russ to a point where it's just kind of manage the game. Don't turn the ball over and just, let the defense, do its job. And I think it's working so far. So credit to Sean Payton, man, for really coming in and it looked rough there at the beginning, but as always, a good coach is always going to be able to get things kind of turned around. He's got them playing. He's got them playing good football. It sucks that we dropped that game to them in Denver now because it's kind of now coming to bite you back in the ass a little bit. So hopefully Detroit can go out here tomorrow night and do us a favor because we need it at this point.
For real. What you got, Mark?
Man, I'm just mad that we don't got him on the schedule for the rest of the season because I would sure love to get some of that get back from that game against Denver, and actually, take the matters in the Chiefs in their own hands and make that space by their own doing instead of relying on other teams to do it. But it is what it is. Detroit, I hope they can handle their business because they in a little dark spot right now in the last couple of games that they play. So hopefully they use the Broncos to get right. So that would do us a solid. But I mean, hey man, as much as you want to give credit to the Broncos for closing that gap, man, it's all on the Chiefs' fault. I mean, y'all had the opportunities to keep that space pretty pretty wide. And even going back to that game, I mean, what's been the problem? Turnovers, dropped footballs. I mean, is literally. I mean, what was it? 5 turnovers in that game. I mean, it was downright disrespectful how the Chiefs were playing that game. I mean, so it's credit. All credit goes to them, but it's more kind of like the last topic, accountability. Chiefs didn't have to be in this situation right now. So, go Lions! I'm gonna rock some Honolulu blue on Saturday, boy. I'm gonna go get I'm a Ron St. Brown jersey and send it right back when the game is over. Hopefully, when they win, but let's go Lions.
Right. Yeah, man. This is on the Chiefs. They, like DG said, just that Denver game coming back to haunt them, and not just the Denver game, but the Eagles game, the last week's game, the
Packers game.
you know what I'm saying? Packers game. All we win a couple of those games. We're not in that situation. Even losing to Denver, we win a couple of those games. We're not in the situation. So yeah, man. Hopefully, Detroit can handle business and we handle business and we can get that space back. As far as keeping Denver away. Other AFC West news. Last night, I don't know, the Chargers, they're in the Bahamas mentally right now. Drinking Mai Tais and Midori Sours right now. They didn't show up last night. Raiders did whatever they want in the first half of their game. And then after that, they did whatever they want. And they won 63-21. And I guess that was the straw that broke the camel's back, not the other stuff that Brandon Staley had been doing. That loss was the one that did him in. And he ends up getting him and the GM ends up getting fired today. And there are reports that somebody that we're going against this weekend might be the head coach in running. What are your thoughts on what you saw last night in this Brandon Staley and the GM getting fired and all that good stuff?
Man, hey, I'll be honest, man. I'm surprised that they, because I was like, well, damn, Chargers, y'all just gonna wait till hell freeze over before y'all fire this dude because he didn't gave you all the opportunities to fire him. So I guess they got impatient. It was like, well, it ain't cooling off yet, so I guess we just gonna go ahead and clip it. So, but hey, man, I'll be honest, as a Chiefs fan, boy, we gonna miss you, Brandon Staley, because you guaranteed us 2 victories for the last 3 years. And boy, we gonna miss you, dog. I mean, going forward on 4th down, 4th and 3 on your own 20, boy, we gonna miss that. We gonna miss all the clock management issues you had. Boy, we gonna miss all of that because I mean, you guaranteed us dubs. But I mean, come on, the writing was on the wall. I mean, when you lose to a team that didn't score not 1 point the week before, and they turn around and drop 63 on you. Damn, that was pathetic. But I mean, this is the NFL. So when you get hired as a coach, you either, supposed to be proficient in either offense or defense or special teams. Those are 3 phases. He was supposed to be, more of a defensive minded coach. Well, you could have fooled me. I mean, you got Joey Bosa, Derwin James, and Khalil Mack, and you don't even get it like a 15th ranked defense. Like you ain't even middle of the pack. So I mean,
made them send J.C. Jackson back.
yeah, they said, bruh. So I mean,
they signed him to the big contract and said, nah.
So I mean, the right one's on the wall, but damn. As in far as the rumors of Belichick going, man,
Big Bill Belichick standing on business. Belichick,
yeah, I like say whatever you want. Me personally, I don't want him to be one of the best defensive minds to have his hands on Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, and Derwin James. I don't. I'm just being honest. So he need to stay up out of here. I'm good with it.
I agree, Nani. That's a crazy. I mean, just names alone. You got Bill Belichick, Sean Payton, and Andy Reid in one division. Like
that'd be crazy, bro.
That's crazy, and it'd be even crazier if Jim Harbaugh comes out and go to the Raiders. Now that division would be nasty.
Hey man,
can you imagine that?
Yeah, but I keep hearing they might even go get old Gruden to come back.
If they do that, they stupid. If they do that, they stupid. You don't go back to the X.
Hey, but come on.
You left her for a reason.
Chris, they didn't want to get rid of him.
Business.
Chris, they did not want to get rid of him. They only got rid of him because the publicity was too hot. They didn't want to get rid of him. They hire him back. What you talking about?
No, they better not. Don't go backwards. It's not like John Gruden was out here just winning games and stuff, taking them to the playoffs.
Hey man,
they went to the playoffs because of the interim, not him. I guarantee you they wouldn't have went to the playoffs if he stayed coach that year.
Nah, they wouldn't.
And I like Gruden. I like Gruden when he's at ESPN working, talking football. When he talking about split banana XYZ, all that crap he talking on ESPN, making up plays off the top of his head, trying to make it seem like it's harder than what it is. But yeah, I don't know. If they do that, they're dumb.
Hey, you are talking about the Raiders organization, though. You know, I mean, that it ain't like they ain't done the smartest of moves. So
yeah.
Mark wouldn't shock you.
And that haircut. Yeah. Let me ask y'all something. With all our problems, who in the AFC are y'all scared of?
Us. Hey, I mean, that's the only way I can put it. I like.
No, I agree with you.
Any given game, I think we can beat anybody in the league. Like, it doesn't matter who it is, but are we gonna play our game is the question, So right now, I think the only team that's in the Chiefs' way is the Chiefs. Like if they can clean up the penalties, clean up the turnovers, things of that nature, and play, mistake-free football at this point of the year, there's nobody that can really, take it to them like that. I mean, if I had to pick out a team, I'd probably say the biggest threat right now would be the Ravens. Maybe the Jags, just off of you beat them, a couple times, and they'll be real motivated to try to beat you or whatever, and it's always hard to, I think you've beat them 3 times now or something like that. It's always hard to beat a team. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, let alone 4 times. So, but I guess I would give it to the Ravens if I had to pick out who's the biggest threat right now. Just kind of what they can do, especially on both sides of the ball. That defense is playing really well this year, and Lamar is obviously got that offense clicking as well too. I don't think they're the same explosive offense without Mark Andrews as they were before, and I think that's gonna be a pivotal point for them coming down later on the end of the year I think they could probably end up missing him big time at the end of the year. But yeah, the only team that's in the way of the Chiefs is the Chiefs. Yeah, they got to clean it up, man. They got to be better. If they do that, ain't nobody in this league that can stop them.
Yeah. Hey, DG said it all. I mean, Chiefs got to stay out their own damn way. But if you got to choose an answer, yeah, Baltimore, because they teams like that can play good football on both sides of the ball. Obviously, they can run the ball. And despite the hate for Lamar Jackson, he can throw the ball. If they saw what he did last week, that man threw a couple of darts in clutch time to Zay Jones when it mattered. I mean, hey, and then you look at their defense. That defense is, they get after it. Look at just about any stat category in relation to defense, they near the top in just about every category. So they handle business on both sides of the ball. But the reason why I'm not so threatened by them is because we've seen how they play with food this year. Not. I mean, come on. Any team that loses to Pittsburgh Steelers in the way that their offense has been all season, come on, stop playing. So, they drop issues in that football game. So that leaves potential that hey, you gonna leave some gates open for people to get a dub off you. I'm not scared of the Dolphins. I mean, we saw what happened with that, and that's not just based off of what happened in that Tennessee game. As losing to Tennessee, but I'm more worried about the fact that you see when 10 is sitting on the sideline, where the hell's your offense go? I mean, have you seen it? I mean, I didn't see that offense went disappearing real quick when 10 hit that sideline, and so he ain't like this all week. So if word, so y'all really ain't shit without Tyreek. Oh, is that what it is? Damn, okay. And that defense ain't scaring nobody. Jags, I get what you're saying, DG, about the Jags, but I mean, I saw Trevor Lawrence with that ankle sprain. That boy was, he was looking real 30 for 30, real Jameis Winston real quick. So, and then, obviously you can say Bills, Bengals, they still trying to scrap and get into the playoffs, but for the most part, I mean, DG hit it right on the head. Chiefs got to start, Plaxico Burns and themselves. Stop being the cheddar bobs in this piece. Handle your business, man. So
right. No, I agree with y'all fellas, man. It's just I watch a few Raven games, and I always came away like, I mean, they good, but they not scary. Like even they receive with the Odells and the Zay Flowers and all them dudes. It just he don't scare me. Like I feel like Trent and the Jerry Sneed would lock them boys down. Like for real. Like I don't think they would get off a lot of yardage on us. And even with Lamar, I'm an advocate for Lamar. I like Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I think he gets a bad rap. As far as being a quarterback. But there was some throws in that Rams game where I was like, that touchdown out there was underthrown like a he threw one ball, hit one of his players in the helmet. I was just like, and dude was wide open. I was just like, this ain't cutting it, Lamar. You ain't having a good game today. You made some good throws when you needed to, but the Rams should have won that game personally. Like I was tired of the Rams running the football right up the middle on them because they couldn't stop Williams. And then they get down to the red zone and want to throw the football. I get it. You got Puka Nacua. You got Cooper Kupp. You want to throw the football a little bit. But dude was working, man. Like, Sean, you're killing me, man. Not like Sean McVay, but come on, you're killing me, man. So, I don't know. And then the Jaguars, even before what's the name messed up his ankle, I wasn't worried about Jacksonville. I just wasn't. I'm sorry. They don't scare me. They don't scare me on defense. And I like Josh Allen. Josh Allen having a career year. He's balling out. He's going to get a big contract somewhere. It may not be with Jacksonville, but he's going to get one somewhere. But they don't scare me. Like none of their secondary scares me. Cisco's good, but he's not a. I don't think he's a game changer to me. That's just me. This head, Miami's weak to me. I just think they feast off of bad teams, except for Monday, because I expected them to blow out the Titans. But the Titans have one thing they do know how to do, and they know how to ugly up a game. Man, as Chiefs fans, we know
first-hand experience.
Even when our offense was clicking, they will ugly up a game, and we looking at the fourth quarter, and what is going on?
Hey, facts.
Why can't we beat this team? What are they doing? And it's just they will ugly up. And if you're a finesse team, they'll punch you around now. They'll bully you around. And then when Tyreek went out with the injury, it just got worse. It was just like, damn. And then losing Phillips, the defensive lineman, that hurt too.
Yeah,
because he was the only one that was generating pass rush out of the whole team. So that leaves Jalen Ramsey and them on the island longer. You know what I'm saying? And there's only so long a corner can cover somebody. So
yeah,
I'm not scared of Miami. So
no, hey, they had to go get Melvin Ingram off the couch. That's how desperate they got.
That's what I'm saying. So, and it's just like with Buffalo. Yeah, we just lost to Buffalo, but Buffalo got it gone. They still got some teams they got to play now. So I don't even know if they're gonna make it. I'm not scared of Bengals with Jake Browning. I know he's playing good, but if Jake Browning beats us, then we got problems.
Especially in Arrowhead.
That's what I'm saying. If he comes in on New Year's Eve and puts on a show, I'm talking about 450 and 4 touchdowns. I'm like, hey,
it's an issue.
Yeah, that Monday, just like I said, if we lose this weekend, and I don't expect us to lose to the Patriots, we lose this weekend. Tuesday, we doing a group mock draft because it's over. we ain't talking about the game again on Christmas against the Raiders. We ain't talking about the game we just lost. No. Everybody, we're doing a group mock draft to see who we picking in the draft because we ain't going to Super Bowl.
Hey, I'm gonna know the tone of the show. If I see Mel Kiper on the show on Tuesday, I know what's up. Like, well, what Mel Kiper show play, y'all?
It's gonna be Mel Kiper. It's gonna be Chris Kiper on here. And Clarence McKay. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be on that thing, drafting it up.
You wild, bro.
What receiver we taking in the first round? What y'all want? That's real. All right, y'all. I guess we can talk about this game a little bit. What are some of the key players in this game for y'all?
Go ahead, G, because I'm thinking right now.
I think, man, at this point in time, I hate to state the obvious, but I mean, I think if Pat just has a clean game, there's no way you should lose this game. You know, if there's, I can't even give a key player because that's just where I'm at with it. Like, this is one of those games where if they just go out and play clean football, you know, there's no way the Patriots should beat you at all. I understand defensively, Patriots are still, you know, good defensive unit. That's always going to be the case with Bill Belichick. He's one of the best defensive minds this game has ever seen. So, you know, you're always going to get some kind of crazy scheme. He's going to figure out some kind of way to take something away from you, you know, and you just have to work around it. But to the offensive side of the ball for the Patriots, that offense sucks. Like, yeah, they have no playmakers, no, you know, they have nobody on that side of it. If Bailey Zappi if he puts that much fear in you, you don't need to get on the field on Sunday, like, at all. So I just think it's not really a key player in this. If they go out there and they play clean football, this should easily be a 10, 13 point victory for them. I hope it's more. I hope it's a massive blowout and they just come out and take care of business. Hopefully they're well and pissed off. You know, right. I guess you could say CEH. He did have a good game last week. I feel like he's got some juice. I think he's finally healthy at this point. He looks a lot more healthy now, and I think he kind of knows what his role is on this team. So I think it was nice to see him get some snaps. He hurdled a guy last week, which I didn't. Yeah, right at the line too. Yeah, shook a guy, broke a tackle, got upfield. I was like, well, we ain't seen this Clyde in a minute. So yeah, I'll be excited to see him get back out there and get some significant carries in this offense. But if they just play clean football, man, they should beat this team. Like if they lose this game, like I said on our pod the other day, I'm panicking. Like it just is what it is. At that point, if they lose to the Patriots, it's full on panic mode for me. So
nah, that's fair. That's fair. I'll actually go as somebody different. I mean, I'm gonna stick on the offensive side, but I like what I've been seeing from Wanya Morris at left tackle. Came in, played solid in that Green Bay game. I thought he played even backed it up with another solid game against Buffalo. And then, of course, him being, still being young and getting in the game. I want to see how he reacts to what Bill Belichick is going to throw out on the front. Because we know Bill Belichick is going to be scheming up some kind of disguises on who's rushing, who's dropping back, and so I want to see how Wanye reacts to it. Don't fall for the tricks. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors. Just get the pass rusher, keep Mahomes clean. So, with Belichick being that mastermind on defense, he already knows, hey, man, I got to find a weak link on this line and get the pat somewhere. So it's either going to be Wanye, who's a young guy, or Juwan, who's been having his penalty issues and things like that. So I'm actually throwing the tackles as just a group in general. So Wanye and Juwan. This needs to be the best game for Juwan in the Chiefs uniform because Belichick is going to try to confuse him just as bad. And he's going to be at the ref beforehand, before the game. Hey, man, watch that right tackle, man. He a little off. He ain't lined up right. He going to be,
Watch number 19 too, because his foot always over the line.
So watch them cats. They ain't lined up right, and Belichick is gonna play the little mind games at the same time. But he's definitely gonna challenge them cats. Hey, yo, chick off. Yeah, so you already know what it is. So yeah, man, that's what I'm looking out for. I'm looking out for Wanye. I'm looking out for Juan.
I'm going with Rashee Rice because I know Belichick. He's going to do everything to take Travis Kelce away. I don't know if it works, but I expect him to put all the attention on Travis Kelce. So Rashee Rice is going to have to definitely have a good game. On defense, I'm going to go with the defensive line. Make Bailey Zappi look like Bailey Zappi. Don't let him out here looking like Tom Brady. Go after him.
How the Steelers had him looking.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Let Bailey Zappi look like Bailey Zappi. You know what I'm saying? Chris Jones, I need a couple sacks from you, player. George Karlaftis, I need you to get a sack. Just don't play with him. Don't play with your food. Hit him hard. Get off the field. That's simple. Hit him hard. Get off the field.
Thanks.
Force him into some turnovers. Couple of them, let them give us one. We need that. We need a pick. We need a fumble. Something. But there should be no reason why Bailey Zappi should be out here carving this up.
That's fact.
I don't want to see that.
If we see that, we got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
for sure.
Chiefs on offense. What do we got to do if we need to win? If we want to win?
Man, take care of the ball. Take care of the ball. One of my biggest pet peeves with the offense this year is staying the hell out of second and third and longs. We've been behind the sticks a lot this year, especially on second down a lot. A lot of second and 15s, a lot of second and longs, third and longs. Like they got to get that fixed up too, and that's due to a lot of the penalties that they've been having or whatever. So taking care of the ball, having a point of emphasis of going out there and playing clean with the penalties, not shooting yourself in the foot, not killing drives. Because you're at this point now, you're not that team that can overcome 3rd and 18 and 3rd and 16 like you used to be able to previously or whatever. Previously before Chiefs, that was no issue, no problem at all. And now you don't have those kind of weapons anymore. So staying ahead of the sticks, and playing clean football, and getting the ball out quick. I would love to see that this week too. I think there were some points in times last week where Pat kind of held on to the ball a little bit too much. There was a crucial 3rd and 7 where he held onto the ball and he took a sack where he had Rashee Rice on a whip route, and he could have easily hit him in stride and picked up the first down. So just get the ball in your hands quick, man. Trust your guys. It's week 15, dog. Like at this point, if they catch it, they catch it. If they don't, they don't. Like you got to throw the ball anyway. So if they do that, I feel like they can go out there and put up some points on this defense.
Hey, that's fair. I like that. I would like to see, it ain't Andy Reid's character to do it, but I mean, I would like to see it closer as balanced offense as possible. It's because I think sometimes he gets just too damn pass happy. Like, come on, man. I mean, we talk about this as Chiefs fans year in and year out. Like, bro, like you got running backs, like, and even if you don't hand them the ball off, in running plays, like. Come on, where's Jet? Where's Jet at? Can we get more Jerick McKinnon on some of them short passes? I mean, the dude had 10 touchdowns last year, did he not? I mean, I'm pretty sure we could use some of that. Clyde ain't the best running back in the world, but he's been solid the last couple of weeks. So give him more than 10 carries. See what happens if you run him 15, 16 times. If he's averaging, almost 4 or 5 yards a carry, man, sometimes it's okay to run the damn ball. Milking the clock and keeping our defense fresh and keeping their offense off the field is just as much to help with a victory as having your offense going down and score quickly. It's just as, just as effective. So, I mean, I would love to see Andy get a little bit more balance with this offense. Try as much as possible. I mean, that's kind of, not the easiest thing to do against a Belichick-led defense, but it's not impossible. I mean, we've seen it before. It can be done. So if Andy can possibly do that, get the running backs involved. Because my thing is if we're having this much problems with our wide receivers, okay, then get the running backs involved. I mean, to me, it seems that damn simple. Like,
screen game would be nice.
Bruh. Damn, DG should be the OC tomorrow. Like, come on, what we doing? Like, so
Noah Gray.
Hey, a lot of people been saying that. So I mean,
no drops on the year. No drops. Has not dropped the ball once.
Well, hell, he might be the only one on the squad at this point. So.
He is. He's the only receiver on this team that hasn't had a drop.
Hey, and 83. Hey, he ain't gonna drop
it. What did he do to you, man? What did 83 do to you, man?
I don't know, man.
He did a prank on you? You ain't like it?
He must have found Andy cheating or something.
Put some ghost peppers in your cheeseburgers or something, man. Tell you up. And then we messed up for a week.
Hey, yo.
You ain't getting the ball no more, boy.
Yo, you wild.
No, I agree with y'all, man. Definitely. Just can we get a balanced attack? You know what I'm saying? Can we get, 15? Don't have to do it all by himself, man. Like, help him out a little bit. Screen game would be good. Keep doing the screen game with Rasheed Rice. Give me some Jared McKinnon screens. You know what I'm saying? Even Clyde. That's what he was known for in LSU. I could be wrong. Maybe that wasn't Clyde. Maybe that was somebody else at LSU doing that stuff. So, I don't know.
It was him.
I don't know. I'm just saying that was his strength coming out of LSU. He catch the ball out the backfield and make plays happen. But hey, I digress. A lot more, like I said, Noah Gray. Use the guys that are making plays, Andy.
Yeah.
Man, because he tired of this shit, man. You pissing him off, man. He over there blowing up. He's about to beat Carl Sheffers to death because he's tired of it. So just give me a balanced attack, Andy, and it will be fine. And the penalties, Juwan Taylor, just try your best not to get a false start at a bad time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to, Wanye Morris, you want him to be clean, but he's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? You're going to expect mistakes from the rookie. He's not a veteran, so stuff may happen. You know what I'm saying? But I expect him to be decent. As long as he's solid, I'm all right with Wanye Morris. Chiefs on defense.
Hey, man, to me, it's easy. Stop the run. If Bailey Zappi gonna beat you, then hell, hey, he got it.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be for real. If he beat you, hey, you got it, dog. But come on, we already know Bill is the type of coach where he lives and dies with playing defense and running the ball. And if there's probably one thing about the Chiefs defense that's probably the weakest link is the rush defense, making sure we don't get gashed on that. Although, referees ain't paying attention that Chris Jones is getting held like a mug in the middle, but neither here nor there, what do I know? But no, for real, it's just stop the run and make Bailey play quarterback. If you're gonna say if anything, let's see what you got on that offensive side. We know you ain't got much. I mean, it don't take a genius to see that they ain't got much, but make them one-dimensional, shut down the run, and if they beat you, they beat you. But take away what they do best, and that's running the ball. It ain't passing the ball, so do that. You walk out with that dub.
Yeah. I think you make a point of emphasis to really load the box, especially early on. Stop the run. I think if the Chiefs can get up a couple scores, it plays into your hands because now you force Bailey Zappi and them to have to throw the ball around the yard. Patriots got a lot of receivers. They're probably going to be out for this game, so I don't think they're going to have too much depth over there. Nothing that really scares you. So I would expect Spags to have some kind of exotic looks to kind of confuse Bailey Zappi on some looks and force him hopefully into some turnovers. We don't get a lot of takeaways, so it'd be nice to get a couple this game, especially a couple picks, especially one for Trent. I've been waiting to see a Trent McDuffie pick for a while or whatever, so I feel like this is probably the game that he can probably get it. If they do that, man, I really don't worry about what Spags is gonna do because I already know he's proved it this year that whatever team we're gonna face, they're gonna be in for it for about a good all 4 quarters. Usually I would say if you had a number one guy, he's gonna be in the jail cell, but they don't have that guy this week, so your corners should be ready, just to get their hands on the ball or whatever, jump some routes. Maybe you can take a couple risks in this game, to put some guys in some positions to get some takeaways. And I'm not really worried about the defensive side of the ball. I think as long as they stop the run, they'll be fine. So.
Don't let Ezekiel Elliott and Hunter Henry get the Fountain Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom
Yeah,
line.
I too.
Bottom
Yeah.
line.
Mm-hmm.
Stop them, and you'll be fine.
Right.
Because that's their offense. That's pretty much their offense right there.
Mm-hmm.
And Hunter Henry, hey, he's okay. He's no Travis Kelce. You know, he's a solid tight end. That's what he is. But if you letting him gas you, then y'all tripping. There's something wrong.
Need for Sneed.
I don't even think we need him, Nani. Not this game.
It ain't,
Who?
it ain't nobody that
For
really
who?
got us locked up. Like, you know, this is one of them weeks. Like I said, you can really stack the box, put 8, 7, 8 in the box, and just let your corner. I mean, if you really don't trust your corners like that, like I said, Trey McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed don't need to be on the field if they're that afraid of Bailey Zappi in this receiving group, because
that's a fact.
they are horrible.
Yeah,
like, they are horrible. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm expecting a lot of man coverage in this game.
Outside of Juju, who are they receivers?
Devontae Parker, one of them.
He might not play. He's in concussion protocol.
Hurt. Yeah, he always hurt.
Keyshawn Bootsy is in down with his shoulder. Tyquan Thornton's he's on the injury report. Like,
hey, you got to be a real football fan to know who's on their roster.
Yeah, like at this point, like I said,
that's why I was like,
I don't know who they're rolling out there on Sunday. It was just like last Thursday, they only had 3 receivers against the Steelers. I mean, granted, they still won, but still,
and Juju's questionable. He might not even play.
Yeah, he's on the injury report, and he might not play. Like,
I'm still trying to figure out how the Chargers could only score 6 points on that team. Say what you want about the Chargers. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think it's just been that kind of year for them, man. Like, it's just nothing is clicked. Nothing went right. Even when you win. So it just goes to show you how bad the Patriots are. Like, when they lose a game 6-0, I think the Patriots have been shut out 3 times this year. They haven't scored, So yeah, I don't know who they're rolling out there on offense. I mean, I know Zeke is gonna be there, Hunter Henry's gonna be there.
Hey, so I got the roster pulled up, and I'm just gonna throw the whole wide receiver group out there, and just let me know if y'all know these people. All right, Kendrick Bourne,
we know Kendrick.
Out for the year.
Yeah, okay,
done for the year.
Yeah, he done. Demario Douglas,
concussion protocol.
Yeah, never heard. Jalen Hurd, you heard. TJ Luther, that's all water. Trey Nixon, Devontae Parker,
hurt.
Jalen Rager, we know about him.
He can't catch.
Yeah, he can't catch. Yeah. Matthew Slater, he owed his dirt.
He don't even
he's
run routes team, for them. Yeah,
he's a special teamer. So
I ain't never even seen him catch a
pass. Juju, he's questionable. Tyquan Thornton. So that's that whole wide receiver core. A whole bunch of practice squatters and special teamers, and a guy that got 1 Super Bowl ring. So I mean, it's slim pickings over there. What you gonna do?
Bottom line, there should be no reason why they should be scoring anything north of 7.
No, they shouldn't get the end zone. What are we talking about?
Yeah, they shouldn't even be realistically. They shouldn't even be able to move the ball against you.
Yeah, they literally should.
Anything, anything north of 3, maybe. That's a garbage time. Probably.
I'm in the fantasy football playoffs. I need to pick up their kicker because their kicker is about to get a lot of work. Chad Ryland, I'm about to go look him up on my fantasy team because that's who should be only cat scoring. Is a kicker.
Possible. They can get past the 50.
Yeah. They punter who I wish. I can't do nothing with him. But Bryce Banger, his leg might fall off this week if it's supposed to be right.
Yeah. Mad 3 and outs.
For real. I mean, come on, man.
3 and outs. Their defense should be tired by the second quarter. By the second quarter, they be, oh man. Coach, take me out. I can't do it.
Sup?
So, all right. Let's do the score prediction, fellas.
Well, DG said it earlier. I'm in the same boat. This should be a smooth ass whooping. Smooth ass whooping. I'm going 31-3.
You trust them to score 30?
Well, we got to break out this slump, and we better use the Patriots to break out the slump. Hey, I call them drought busters. Y'all remember when we was back in the days we was yucking, thunking, and bugging in the streets, and you went on a little drought. You just, hey, baby, what up, baby? Just go ahead and knock it out. This is what this is. It's a drought buster.
Okay. It's Keisha. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, score. I hate giving score predictions so much. I'll say
you said Clarence hate him, boy.
I'll say 20. I'll say 24-7. Maybe the Patriots get a late garbage time touchdown or whatever, or they drive maybe the first drive of the game on those first 15 scripted plays or whatever, they go down and score. But yeah, they shouldn't be able to score against you. Not at will. 27 anywhere in it, 27-10, 24-7, something like that. 31 for me is a little too. The way they played the last couple,
too rich for my blood.
I'm with Mar. I want them to break out of slump. I would love to see 30, but at this rate, I just want them to win.
Hey, I'm with you. I got high hopes.
Right.
Man, that's y'all question before I give my score. Man, that's y'all question. What did the Chiefs win? 17-10. It's a dog fight.
Hey, I'll
give
take
me the dub.
I'll take
the dub, dog.
At this point of the year, they need to win all these games. I don't care if it's 3-0 like the Vikings Raiders or whatever. Like, just win the damn game at this point.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
It is what it is.
Hell yeah. Hey, let the media talk. Let the talking heads say whatever they want. I don't give a damn. Is it in the win column? I'll take it. Give it. I don't care. Look, I know I got a little something in my cup, so I said 31. But I still got high hopes. I need them to break out of this drought. And
I don't blame you.
And so, but yeah, if it's ugly, 17-10, 3-0, as long as the more points is on the Chiefs side, I don't give a damn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Damn. I'm gonna have faith that they gonna make this in like the Breeders' game. It's gonna be 35-3. I think Pat and them was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I think we're gonna go down there to Belichick and give him a taste of what he's gonna get when he comes to the AFC West. That's what I see. You sure you want to come over here? You sure you want to come down here?
Now this is gonna happen to you twice a year if you do this.
So, I'm just saying, I might have faith that they get it right. They put the beats down like they should do, because this should be a beat down. Let's just call it for it. Even with these receivers, this should be a beat down. Patriots are terrible on offense.
You should get a very, very pissed off Chiefs team. After back-to-back losses, you should be nice and pissed off for this game. So, yeah, you got an opponent that you can go out and whoop. So,
you be slapping them around and then getting ready for Christmas to slap around the Raiders. That's what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just want a cool win. Can we get a stressed out free win? You know what I'm saying? One of them wins where everybody slapping fives, we cheering. You know what I'm saying? Give me another cup. Give me another
Boy.
cup. Give me another cup. Shots for everybody at the bar. You know what I'm saying? One of them wins.
Hey, dog, I would love to see Blaine Gabbert in the game, as in Patrick Denardi threw up 4 touchdowns and Blaine Gabbert in, and he just milking the clock. I would love to see that.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Exactly. That's what I want to see. So, all right, fellas. This is hoping that, you know, they put it all together. Okay, now
Man, we put up 63. You know,
we put up 63.
Right.
Chiefs Kingdom timeline is gonna be nuts.
You're gonna have Marv.
Everybody's gonna be back on. We going to the Super Bowl, baby. We back.
Boy. Hey, you put up 63. I'm gonna be like, where the hell was this shit at all season? Like, what the? Nah, don't put up 63, Chiefs, because you gonna piss me off. Don't do that. Because I'm a question, where the hell was this at all season? Like, nah.
Hey, they put up 63. That'll let you know they've been trolling the whole season. The whole season. That'll let you know right there.
Hey, but DG, hey, we seen this before with Andy. I swear I tweeted that the other day. I was like, man, I got a gut feeling they over here. Andy's just over here playing the cards, you know, close to his chest. And then, you know, we get closer to the playoffs. And we like, I got you, motherfuckers. I've been fucking with y'all.
Let's turn up one time.
Yeah. Pat out there just swinging. MVS getting wide open, catching passes.
Just miraculous.
Hey, my homie said the other day, he was like, man, we in Vegas, man, the Super Bowl in Vegas. They want Dallas out here. The fix is in. Dallas gonna be out here, and you motherfuckers gonna be down here too, because you gonna be catching one hand passes all of a sudden.
Hey, I'm telling you,
dudes be wide open.
You gonna throw this shit right behind his back, and MVS gonna be like, got you. And come on, man. They playing possum like a motherfucker. I hope that's what this is.
Kadarius Toney out there showing what he can do, doing his shaking 3 people at one time that he don't need to be shaking. You know how Kadarius Toney is. He's the man can shake you out your boots, but damn, sometimes he be like, just run forward, man. You already shook him, man. He run right back to him.
Yeah, facts.
So, all right, fellas, man. Appreciate y'all coming on the show today, man.
No doubt.
Always a good time with you fellas, man. So, go ahead and end this real quick. All right. Shout out to best.com where the games begin. If you the promo the link, the direct link from us will be in the description box. Sign up. Your first deposit, get 125%, towards your deposit. So go ahead and do that, man. Shout out to Bettis. Also, let's give a shout out to Glitch Energy Drink. Let me pull up this real quick. Glitch Energy Drink offers a wide range of delicious flavors to suit everyone's taste preferences, whether you're into fruity flavors like Maui Punch and Cherry Bomb or prefer something unique like Blue Smurf and Grenades. There's something for everyone. Glitch Energy Drink is not only great for gamers and workout warriors, but also for everyday people who simply need a boost of energy. It's a healthy choice that you can feel good about. You can find more information and purchase Glitch Energy Drink at glitchenergy.com. Remember to use the promo code AHChiefPod. Get 10% off your purchase. Start enjoying the benefits of this delicious and energizing drink. Shout out to Glitch Energy. If you look down at the bottom, you'll see the link emqpodcast.com/locker-room. If you go to that link, you see the locker room access of all the podcasters under the Every Morning Quarterback umbrella. They got a 49ers one. They got a Patriots one. They got a Chiefs one, also ours, Arrowhead Chief Podcast. Click on the link. You'll see all of our episodes from the past to the recent ones. You can get caught up on. Also, check them out. They got their own channel on YouTube where they talk about everything league wide. They talk about college football also, and they give you betting tips for the week. So go ahead and check them out. Shout out to Every Morning Quarterback. And whatever streaming platform you use, whether it be Apple, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Spotify, whatever you use to listen to your podcast, Arrowhead Cheap Podcast is on there. Also, if you're a first-time watcher on the YouTube channel, go ahead, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button, hit that like button so you can get notified when we go live on Mondays or Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and when we go live 9 p.m. Fridays Central Standard Time. So go ahead, hit that like button, that notification button, hit that subscription button so we can get that up. And whatever social media platform you use, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, Threads, if y'all still use that too, we on there. You know what I'm saying? Follow us. We'll follow you back because we not Hollywood over here. We are just regular Chief fans, just like y'all, man. We got, we ain't over here trying to, act like we something we not. You know what I'm saying? We just over here fans trying to give our opinions on this team. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate y'all critiques, y'all feedback. Y'all got questions, about the Chiefs y'all want us to bring up, topics, whatever. Even if it's just an NFL topic. If it's within reason, we'll bring it up. We'll even shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Because we want that interaction with Chiefs Kingdom. So go ahead and hit us up. Where you at, Joe? Because you over here slipping, Joe. Here we go.
He right there.
Earn your money, Joe. Earn your money, Joe.
Freaky Joe.
Mr. 4 times. Mr. 4 times. AKA 4 times. Rewind.
Hey, bro. When he said that, I said, no, bro. Come on, bro. Chill, bro.
I sent that to Clarence and Ty. I clipped it and sent it to him. Oh boy. They was ready. They was ready. Shout out to Joe. Joe was ready to lead the show. Even Nani was in the comment sections on him.
I was like, whoa, Joe, whoa.
That one. Like, you want to see Chris Jones 4 times that hit running his 40 time? Like, bruh, like, nah. You tripping, brother. But I love you, Joe. You my guy. All right, y'all. Chiefs Kingdom. Until next time, we go.